Onions are a staple in many kitchens around the world. They come in various shapes, sizes, and flavors, each adding a unique touch to our culinary creations. From the sharp bite of a raw onion in a salad, to the sweet caramelized flavor in a stew, onions are incredibly versatile. They add depth and complexity to our favorite dishes, making them indispensable in cooking. Imagine the satisfaction of growing your own onions from tiny seeds. It's a rewarding experience that connects you to your food in a profound way. With some planning and effort, you can have a bountiful onion harvest. Picture yourself harvesting baskets full of fresh, homegrown onions, ready to be used in your kitchen. Before you even think about seeds, consider your location. Onions love sunshine. They thrive in bright, sunny spots where they can soak up the rays. Choose a spot in your garden that receives at least 6 hours of direct sunlight each day. This is crucial for their growth and development. Good soil is also crucial for healthy onions. The right soil can make all the difference in the quality and quantity of your harvest. The soil should be loose and well drained. Onions need space for their roots to expand and grow. Onions don't like to sit in soggy soil. Proper drainage is essential to prevent root rot and other issues. Next, think about timing. Onions grow best in cooler weather. They prefer the mild temperatures of spring and fall, making them perfect for early planting. Start your seeds indoors several weeks before the last frost. This gives them a head start and ensures they are strong and healthy when it's time to transplant them outside. This gives them a head start. By the time the weather is right, your seedlings will be ready to thrive in the garden. You'll be transplanting the young seedlings into the garden later on. Make sure to space them properly to give each plant enough room to grow. A little planning at the beginning will set you up for success. Take the time to map out your garden, prepare your soil, and start your seeds early. With these steps, you'll be well on your way to a successful onion harvest. Don't forget to water your onions regularly. Consistent moisture is key to their growth, but be careful not to overwater. Keep your onion patch free of weeds. Weeds compete for nutrients and water, which can hinder the growth of your onions. Applying mulch can help retain moisture and suppress weeds. It's a simple step that can make a big difference in the health of your onion patch. Regularly inspect your onions for pests and diseases. Early detection can prevent small problems from becoming big issues. When the time comes, harvest your onions carefully. Gently pull them from the soil and let them cure in a dry, airy place. Curing helps to extend their shelf life, allowing you to enjoy your homegrown onions for months to come. With a bit of planning and care, you can enjoy the satisfaction of growing your own onions. From seed to harvest, it's a journey worth taking. Selecting the right onion seeds is an important step. Different onion varieties are suited to different climates and soil types. Consider your local climate when choosing seeds. Some onions are better suited to long-growing seasons, while others thrive in shorter seasons. Read the seed packet carefully. It will tell you important information. Look for details about the onion's flavor. Do you prefer sweet onions, mild onions, or pungent onions? The packet will also tell you how long the onion takes to mature. This will help you plan your planting schedule. Choosing the right seeds will help ensure a successful harvest. Starting your onion seeds in a nursery bed gives them a strong start. Choose a location for your nursery that receives plenty of sunlight. Use a garden fork or tiller to loosen the soil. Remove any rocks or weeds. Onions prefer slightly acidic soil. Adding well-rotted manure or compost enriches the soil. Make shallow furrows in the soil for your seeds. Plant the seeds about ½ an inch deep and a couple of inches apart. Water the seeds gently. Keep the soil moist but not waterlogged. In a few weeks you should see tiny green shoots emerging from the soil. Once your onion seedlings are a few inches tall, it's time to transplant them into the garden. Before you do, prepare the garden bed. Loosen the soil and remove any weeds. Adding compost will provide nutrients for your growing onions. Carefully dig up the seedlings from the nursery bed. Handle them gently to avoid damaging the roots. Plant the seedlings in rows, spacing them about 4 to 6 inches apart. Water them well after transplanting to help them settle into their new home. Section 5. Ongoing care. Keeping your onions healthy. Onions need regular watering, especially during dry periods. Water deeply but infrequently. Aim to water the soil, not the leaves, to prevent diseases. As the onions grow, you may need to add more soil around the base of the plants. This is called hilling and helps to support the developing bulbs. Weeding is important to prevent competition for nutrients and water. Mulching around the plants with straw or grass clippings can help to suppress weeds and retain moisture in the soil. Regularly inspect your onion plants for signs of pests or diseases. Section 6. Identifying and combating pests and diseases. In this section we will explore the various pests and diseases that can affect your onion crops and how to effectively manage them. Onions are susceptible to certain pests and diseases. These issues can significantly impact the yield and quality of your harvest if not properly managed. One common pest is the onion fly. This small insect can cause major damage to your onion plants if left unchecked. The onion fly lays its eggs at the base of onion plants. Once the eggs hatch, the larvae burrow into the soil and begin feeding on the onion bulbs. The larvae then feed on the bulbs, causing damage. This feeding can lead to stunted growth, reduced bulb size, and even plant death if the infestation is severe. Another common problem is onion downy mildew, a fungal disease that causes pale spots on the leaves. This disease thrives in cool, damp conditions and can spread rapidly if not controlled. Inspect your onion plants regularly for signs of pests and diseases. Look for any unusual spots, discoloration, or damage to the leaves and bulbs. Early detection is key to successful control. By catching problems early, you can take action before they become severe and spread to other plants. There are various methods for dealing with pests and diseases, including organic and chemical options. Organic methods may include using natural predators, such as beneficial insects, or applying organic pesticides. Consult with your local garden center or agricultural extension office for advice on appropriate control measures. They can provide guidance on the best practices for your specific situation, including recommendations for effective treatments and preventive measures. Implementing crop rotation can also help reduce the risk of pests and diseases. By rotating your crops, you can disrupt the life cycles of pests and reduce the buildup of disease pathogens in the soil. Using mulch around your onion plants can help suppress weeds and retain soil moisture, creating a healthier growing environment that is less conducive to pests and diseases. Proper irrigation practices, such as using drip irrigation, can also help prevent the spread of diseases by keeping the foliage dry and reducing humidity around the plants. By taking these proactive steps, you can protect your onion crops from pests and diseases, ensuring a healthy and bountiful harvest. Section 7. Harvesting your onions, reaping the rewards. This is the moment you've been waiting for, the culmination of all your hard work and dedication. After weeks of care and attention, it's time to harvest your onions. You've nurtured these plants from tiny seeds or sets, and now they are ready to reward you with their bounty. Onions are typically ready for harvest when the tops begin to yellow and fall over. This natural process indicates that the plant has completed its growth cycle, and the bulbs have reached their full size. This is a sign that the bulbs have reached maturity. The outer layers of the onion will start to dry out, forming a protective skin that helps in storage. Once the tops have fallen over, you can gently bend them down to the ground. This helps to speed up the drying process and ensures that the onions are ready for harvesting. Allow the onions to dry in the sun for a few days. This drying period is crucial as it helps to toughen the outer skin, making the onions more durable and less prone to rot. This helps to cure the outer skin, making them last longer in storage. Proper curing is essential for long-term storage, as it reduces the moisture content and prevents mold and decay. After drying, carefully lift the onions from the ground. Use a garden fork or your hands to gently loosen the soil around the bulbs to avoid damaging them. Remove any loose soil and cut off the tops, leaving about an inch of stem attached to the bulb. This small stem helps to protect the onion from pests and diseases during storage. Once cleaned and trimmed, your onions are ready to be stored in a cool, dry place where they can last for several months, providing you with fresh, homegrown onions well into the winter. Section 8. Storing your onions, enjoying your harvest all year round. Proper storage is essential for enjoying your onion harvest throughout the year. Store onions in a cool, dry, and well-ventilated area. A mesh bag or a basket works well as it allows for air circulation. Avoid storing onions in plastic bags as this can trap moisture and lead to rotting. Check your stored onions regularly and remove any that show signs of spoilage. With proper storage, your homegrown onions can last for several months, providing you with delicious flavor for all your culinary creations. Congratulations on a successful onion harvest.